And there are questions tonight about whether the province is doing enough to prevent disastrous fire seasons. After a record-breaking wildfire and flooding season in 2017, an independent report made key recommendations. One of the report's authors tells CTV's Binder Sudjan she's concerned the province isn't learning from past mistakes.
Before wildfires start, more needs to be done to clear fuel from the forest floor that can serve as an accelerant. It's a concern that's been raised in BC for more than a decade.
It seems that we are always behind on these issues. We can't let the winter months be a time of dormancy. We need to take opportunities when we're not out frontlining, fighting the fires that are before us to make sure we can prevent those that may be coming in years ahead.
More prevention efforts, a key recommendation from an independent report into the handling of the 2017 wildfire season. The government says it's investing heavily in that, yet the Premier admits
we need to obviously do better, and we're going to do that.
We had some really strategic changes that we recommended, and it doesn't sound like that's happening.
The study also recommends better technology, communication, and using locals and First Nations knowledge of the land to prevent and defeat fires.
I haven't heard of any tables of all parties coming together and talking and planning and troubleshooting before it happens. It's more reactive than proactive.
The Forest Minister says 92% of the recommendations are implemented and says a strategy is being developed to deal with fuel.
Climate change is making it so that we have to be much more aware. We have to do that work. We have to get out there and get that, the mitigation done.
Just put those measures in place so that we don't have to scramble every time fire season and flood season comes around.
With this year's early and ferocious start, there's even more urgency for the province to implement wildfire lessons from the past. Binder Sudjan, CTV News, Victoria.